small video about the marketing metrics. In this video, I'll be talking about the different categories of metrics, and I'll have a couple of videos with each of the categories. But let's get started. And to start with, we'll have a look at what are the different metrics and what kind of categories is it that we're working with. And in terms of measuring, we can measure different things. We can measure what we call monetary terms. So how much money is earned. We can count stuff, users, accidents, etc. We can talk about percentages, especially good when we're looking at developing new things. And the same thing with ratings. If we don't have a specific measure, but want to have an attitude displayed or fractions in that, ratings is quite good in that. And the last one is indexing. If we want to compare things which does not have the same scale, but have the same development or might have the same development. The metrics to focus on are the metrics which has a couple of attributes or dimensions. First of all, we need to look at the cost of the data. How much does it actually cost to gather the data? It might be interesting, it might be relevant, but it might be prohibitively expensive to gather the data, having to ask all customers, having to ask everybody around the world. Not really necessary. Interesting, yes, but not really cost efficient. The next one is our strategic goals. We want to measure and find metrics which match up with the direction we want our business to run. So we need to align our metrics with our strategic goals because, as they say, you are what you measure, or you do or focus on what you are measuring. So you need to have them aligned with your strategic goals because that's where your focus will be. The next one is the operational factors. What is actually possible? Is there things that we need to know right now, right here, in order to course correct, to move forward? And then lastly, the big one, our economic value added. Is there actually a meaningful profitability economic wise from the business that we operate? So that's the big one that we will come back to in the end. I have a number of categories listed here, and they come from the book Marketing Metrics, and it's a good book which gives you a quick overview. It's a look up, find a measure, get the details in it. It has all these different categories, and at the center of it, as it's shown here, we have our share of hearts, minds, and markets, which means that what's in the heart of people, what's in the mind, and what is the market looking for. So that's the categories. I'll come into to some of the subcategories here. But the hearts, minds, and markets is how do our customers believe, what do they think, and how do they actually assess us compared to the rest. So this is our starting point as a marketeer or someone who's looking in and improving our business from a marketing and sales perspective. The next one I'll be talking about is the margins, profits, and marketing and finance. These are the more classical measures where we'll be looking at what's the fraction of profitability on a product level, on a category level, and on a company level, where we move into the financial measures. Then, how do we measure our activities? These are our promotional activities, how coupons work, how sales initiatives work. How does the marketing, advertising work? Is it actually linking up to the share of hearts, minds, and markets that we want to promote? That was it. Thank you for watching this small video about marketing metric categories.